Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another glorious weekend in the dungeon. And now we're having to change things up a little bit with another RPG, the second of which we'll be playing on this channel, called Kingdoms of the Dump. It's, recent indie release by Roach Games, and it just ran away with my heart and became an all-time favorite immediately. It was like just every Super Nintendo RPG that I loved, just in this giant slurry, this beautiful sluice. Everything. Like, I see Earthbound, I see Mario RPG, Terranigma, Final Fantasy, a little bit of Secret of Mana. Like, it's nuts. And I first came across this game. My friend Winters saw this in, like, some Facebook algorithm ad. And then he's just like, this looks like something you probably like. I'm like, yeah, it does. And then he gifted me a copy. I started playing immediately, and then it all just went from there. Carnivorous Giraffe says, the Knights of Garbagia. That's what we're about to become, Carnivorous. Also, welcome. Great to have you. Winter says, probably one of the best accidental finds I've ever stumbled upon. I'm so glad you fell so hard for this. You even beat it before me. I am close, though. That's good to hear. You're coming up on the ending, and it's so good. Okay, no spoilers, but there is going to be a part later where you're going to just be like, holy Earthbound. Of course this is what's happening in the end. Winter says, P.S. This game is seriously incredible. It has its flaws, but it's easy to look past them because of how fun and nostalgic this game feels. Yeah! Even though it's a new title, it immediately feels nostalgic, and I think that's purely magical. Also, welcome, Winters. Great to have you. Carnivorous Giraffe says, I thought Kingdoms of the Dump was what you were calling your Steam library. Well, it's what I'm calling it now. That is fantastic. Phil asks, is this the quirky Earthbound-inspired indie RPG about Depression number 307? No, absolutely not. It is none of these things. It's actually a good game. Also, welcome, Phil. Great to have you. Alex says, good morning. Good morning, Alex. Welcome. Great to have you as well. All right, let's begin. Start a new game. There we go. The great city of Scraps stood tall and proud among the lands of Phil. While the other dump kingdoms were tangled in petty wars, the Scrap Masters of Garbagia forged a stainless age of peace and progress. But even peace, it seems, has an expiration date. It's like a super duper Nintendo. From out of nowhere, it was unleashed. The toxic waste from another place. Monsters swept through the city. Twisting and terrifying beasts that defy imagination. Dump scholars still debate the cause to this day. Did the Scrap Iron Kings rise too high, too fast? Was this punishment divine? All we do know is that Garbamesh the Great sprung into action. Explosions? What the dishevel is going on here? Prince Garbamesh! The city's under attack! You must come with me! Under attack? Impossible! Well, I think it's pretty possible there, bud. Monsters have overrun the castle. We have to evacuate. I will not abandon this city. The dude's name is Receptacles. All the garbage puns are just going to keep piling on. Like good garbage. That's what good garbage does. You are the heir to the garbage throne. And I swore an oath to protect you. You must come with me. All right, old friend. The bridge to the southwest. Receptacles joins the party as a guest. Winter says, yeah, this was love at first play. After your stream, I'm going to keep going. I hope everyone enjoys this as much as we did. I do, too. I loved it so much, like, I literally 100%ed it, and I'm still not done enjoying it, so I'm making it everyone else's problem. Phil says, 2 minutes of reading before you shoot anything. Dropped! Just boring. Immediate nothing. I was elected to lead, not to read. Stay sharp, my liege. Time your hits by pressing the action button at the right moment. You can also time your blocks as well. Yeah, there's a Super Mario RPG flavor going on here. I'm here for it, though. It's such a beautiful mix. And it's very helpful. Alex says, oh no, will everything be a junk pun? If so, I can't wait to see everything. Oh yes, there's going to be just top to bottom junk puns. Go, Garbamesh, go! Alright, I can't... Oh wait, no, I can control him. I'm just doing so badly. That was a block. Come on now. Oh wait, no. I'm right. I can't control him. I can only control Garbamesh right now. I am helping! Phil says, ooh, I do like me timed hits in my RPGs. Me too. I fucking love when that mechanic is involved. It's like one of my favorite parts about Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Phil says, even when the RPG doesn't have timed hits, I press the button like it does anyway. I don't blame you one bit. I could easily catch myself doing that a couple of times. And you know what? I have done it a couple of times in Chrono Trigger. Wait, that's not the right direction. Come here, bitch! Grime Goyle. Hello. Oh, come on. That stuff really hurts. I think I just walked in the wrong direction again. That was a whoopsie. Phil asked, did you give the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined demo a go? No timed hits in that, but lord did I try. No, I haven't given that a chance yet. I have been just head over ass still obsessed with Absalom. It's in the queue. The bridge is blocked. What do we do, my liege? We kick the shit out of it. Whatever do you think, my good Can? We fight! Try your best to keep off any toxic tiles, my liege. You get a free move at the beginning of every turn. So here there's a little bit of tactics. You might have seen Receptacles moving around during the fight, and I'm just staying still, but now there's no choice. We have to hop around. And your placement can often affect how effective your attacks are. You can also do the same, like create an offensive tile on the enemy side, and then like either, well, start the defensive tile below them, or you can lay it as a trap and like shove them into it, depending if you have an attack that applies force. Okay, now he just highlighted where he's gonna hit, so let's get the fuck out of the target zone. Whenever Giraffe says, Uzumaki! That monster is straight out of a Junji Ito story. Oh, yes. All the gremlins and the horrible toxic things are right up there. There's some really cool enemies in this game. Winter says, later on, placement becomes crucial. You kind of take it for granted until the game slaps you in the face. Again, yeah, that's true. It's like you will learn the mechanic, or you will fail. And so the great scrap city was devoured by the waste. But Garbamesh escaped with his life. He united the kingdoms of the dump. Ah, he said the thing! That's why he must be Superman 4, the quest for peace. And together, in common cause, they defeated the monstrous invaders. They won the war and banished the toxic waste forever. Because it was haunted! Ushering in a new era of peace in the lands of Phil. Winter says, I have an Ito Misfits shirt. That's fucking sweet! Phil says, this tile stuff is giving me a Mega Man Battle Network vibe, but I don't know if it's anything like that. I haven't played Battle Network for more than 10 minutes, so I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll have to play a Battle Network myself and find out. Alex says, let me guess, soon enough we won't be so high level? Oh, no. No, we are going to be put back to level 1. We just had to have a little taste, you know? Carnivorous says, so much creativity in this horror, in his horror. I love it. You're not the only one. He does good stuff. Phil says, Falcor looking one in the center. Yeah. He does look like Falcor. Or did, rather. And even a century later, the kingdom still gathered to celebrate his memory. This is the King's Convention. I thought it was just a 3-day feast photo op meet and greet. Well, yes, that too, of course. But even though old King Garbamesh is gone, it's still important to remember the reason. Excuse me, coming through. Ratavia's a queen. She's my favorite character of the game. Hey, Ratavia, today's the big day for our boy, eh? Heh, yeah, I never expected Dustin to be featured on the Garbage Feast. My boy's a box, Phil says. A box, damn you! Seems like just yesterday he was still staying up all night, reading comics, drinking way too much curdled milk. All the foodstuffs in this game are just fantastic. And then passing out in a puddle of his own drool. Ha! So true, so true. Where is that lughead anyway? He's not here with you? I thought he was coming with you. I figured he left with you. So that means he's still rusted sleeping. Well, you're going back for him. You're his best friend. Plus, these pickled eggs ain't gonna sell themselves. I'll be back. Winter says, she's beyond OP and I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh my god, yes, with her blade sharpening, she just runs enemies through. Beautiful overworld, beautiful background. God damn, this game is pretty. There's our title drop. Once you're actually moving around in the overworld, it has this, like, kind of depth scrolling to it that is very reminiscent of Terranigma. Which is, a Super Nintendo RPG that didn't receive a conventional North American release. But, you know, in the age we're in now, you can find a copy. Dustin Binsley. 5 more minutes. Get up! What? My lid is pounding. He's getting drunk all night reading comic books. Oh, hey, Ratavia. You won't believe the dream I was having. Garbamesh was there and... Forgetting anything, Dustin? Toil says, I'm always impressed by the graphics, man. Well, so me too. Like, it's just so good. Also, welcome. Great to have you. Phil says, title drop. It's over already? It was a short game. Toil says, Ratavia is a goddamn icon. She is. Absolutely. The King's Feast! You were supposed to be the personal guard for King Globespin. Oh, scrap! The most important day of your career and you decide to rust and sleep in? It's not what it looks like. Well, it looks like someone stayed up all night drinking curdled milk and reading comics again. Save it for the council. Get your stuff and let's go. Winter says, this is like trying to wake you up back in the day. Look, I'm a creature of the night. I am supposed to operate in the night. I don't like this daylight stuff. Right, now we gotta equip. I don't think we have anything else yet. All right. Gotta get our paper clips. That's our currency for the game. I think we just go? Yes. Took you long enough. Let's get going. Ratavia joined your party as a guest. Phil mentions Stan drinking that expired milk. Chunky! That was always one of the most gross parts of American Dad, because you can just imagine it. But it's going to be the constant thing with the food here, like rotten onions. Mmm, chunky. That's not even the grossest thing by far. We'll see all kinds of wonderful, gross shit. Get on there. Oh, maybe I need to come over there from the other side. Aha! There we go. I love the Super Mario RPG like traversal. Love it, as a matter of fact. Take a casual dive in the oil. Oh, I'll just jump back here and get some money. Thank you. What are you still doing here, Binsley? Everyone knows I've got somewhere to be. Yet here I am, faffing about. Wait, that was my house. We left that. Wait, did I forget? Yes, I did forget Dustin's comic books. Adventures of Garbamesh, Volume 1 to 7. Oh, for some reason... Alright, no, that's later in the game. We have to come back for those. He likes his comics. Oh, little Dustin. Bagatha finally let you move out of here into your very own trash hut. But you miss this place, don't you? Not really. Oh, you rotten little rascal. Then what are you doing back in here anyway? Yeah, Dustin, you want me to take a nap with your blankie, or do you want to get on the road? Alright, I gotta go. Oh, hey there, Dusty. Corrugate Bob. Miss Bagatha left early for the feast. Hey, wait a second. Shouldn't you be? Holy scrapola, you better get moving. Insert one clip to play song. We need to keep all our clips. Can I eat that? Ooh, a cold burger. Use the cold burger to become the warm burger. If I had an empty bottle, I could fill it up with some dirty coffee. It's disgusting. Empty bottle, I can fill it up with some dishwater. Those become very useful later. The dirty coffee is one of the types of things that will replenish your boil point, which is kind of like your limit break. You know, it's something that as you take attacks, a gauge is going to fill, and that gives you access to an ultimate attack. Love the way this overworld moves, and goddamn, this music. Moldy lettuce. When you got an overworld with a music that goes this hard, you know you're in for a good time. Garbage Way. I refuse to believe that this isn't a Super Mario RPG reference for Mushroom Way, because this will be our first significant outing. Love the TP trees. God, there's so many other areas I want to get into and talk about, but I also don't want to spoil an ounce of this game. Rotten onions. Alright, Dustin, look alive out there. Press the action button to get a timed critical. Don't forget to time your block, too. Hell yeah. You know what? Move ahead. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yay, 6 XP. Actually, that's still pretty meaningful at level 1. Aha! More rotten onions. Gonna make the world's worst sandwich. Phil says, whoa, the rolling background in 16-bit was trippy. They too good for mode 7? Oh man. You should take a moment to look at the overworld in Terranigma. But it's such a cool effect. I really like it. Boing. Don't think there's anything major up this way. Except for some more free XP, of course. And that's the best way to make yourself as prepared as possible for boss encounters. Just don't run from fights. Take them all. Phil asks, on a scale of Mother 1 to Mario RPG, how grindy is this one? I'd say much closer to Mario RPG because I never hit a point where I actually needed to grind anywhere. Just so long as I fought everything that I saw, and, you know, as I'm going through the areas, exactly like I would play Super Mario RPG, I was always more or less prepared. Some boss encounters are still pretty tough, but that comes down to more making good combat decisions than it does level. It was very nice to not have to hit a point where I was grinding. Collecting scrap metals. Use metals to perform special skills. Please don't hesitate to use metals because you will find more along the way. As they say, the dump provides. Honorable Guild of Sorting. There's so many different guilds and ministries on the road signs and stuff. I found by doing every quest, I was, I mean, like, every secondary quest as well, I was, quite prepared for the end. Keep on your toes, you get a free move every turn if used before taking another action. Positioning can be the difference between winning and losing. It also factors into how much damage you'll do. Exact, right from Ratavia's mouth. I should have moved forward. Whatever. Cork shot. I like how the bottle bird, like, shatters, and that becomes a tile that you can do, and anyone walks on it, they get damaged. So if you can force an enemy onto it, they'll continue taking damage. Phil says, good. Yeah, I love it when you don't have to grind. It's just so great. Toil says, I love that they call out term hoarders. Item hoarders. Oh, there we go. I love that they call out item hoarders. Yes, that's definitely me. Me too. Me too. You know, my retirement elixirs, or the, when I was playing Resident Evil 8 last, my retirement magnum bullets, which I did use in the very, very, very last fight. I think we want... that's a good question, actually. It's always good to have a good base attack value, but his skills are really useful. So you know what? I'm going to take these early levels to focus on skills. Absorb some MP from the enemy. Even their dental fillings. Any source of metal will do. Phil says, the bottle is giving me a Mad Duck impression. Yeah, the Mad Duck from Earthbound. It looks a lot like that. I could totally see that. I'm going in the wrong direction. Ah, good old clips, highlighting the way. Maybe introducing to... Ooh, more clips. Clips is currency. Universal currency for the lands of Phil. Blue clips are worth 1. Gold clips are worth 10. Ministry of Greed and Finance. You found curdled milk. Chunky. Good for what ails a dump kid. Dumpling. Maybe. I don't know. Carnivorous asks, does anyone play the Adventure Time RPG? The Pirates of the Something Something. I have never played that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a bit lost on me. I'm sorry. Phil says, I love that Elden Ring had actual retirement grease. Yeah, that's another great game about calling its players out. You found a performance pill. Actually, it's a good idea to use that. Let's raise attack by 1. You're damn right I want my attack up. You know what? I should use some of his skills since there's medals over there. I mean, the game literally was encouraging me to do so. And I've got that metal drain. That stuff becomes such a lifeline later on, being able to absorb magic points. And you see how that lid knocked him back before he died? That's a way you can force an enemy around, like I was saying earlier. So if you make damaging tiles, you can force them into it. Phil says, paper clips. Piper claps. Popper clops. Pops the pop your cloppers! Stan as an inventor is so great. His mysteriously labeled machine hat. When in doubt, follow the clips. Dustin, you look half asleep. Don't you remember your lessons? Of course I do. Alright, if you say so, let's make short work of these beasts and get you to Horning Hall already. Get up there. Yes. What is this? Portasave. Record your progress on the restroom wall. TP rolls can be used here to restore your health. Bring your own roll. Let's save. Here we go. Not over top of those old files. Wait, we already talked about that. Carnivorous says, Pirates of the Enchiridion. Had to look it up. Yeah, there's no way in hell I would have guessed that. Like, I was thinking Pirates of Dark Water? That's an awfully deep cut. Of course, that has nothing to do with Adventure Time, but... Phil says, Hamburger Hinderer. Come on, Trashy. Fuck him up! Oh yeah, I should probably heal Dustin. Lord knows I'm swimming in rotten onions. Actually, you know what? I should preserve those. My retirement onions! Oh wait, I don't have that ability yet. Right. Okay, so we will eat some onions. Smells of home. A sweaty, glistening berg. A rich, musty flavor. That's very descriptive. Raises boil bar. Oh, you don't want to describe curdled milk? Why not? It's chunky. Hey, Dustin, remember you can quick change across the battle ring by pressing up. Try it out. What he means is, or what she means rather, is see how I'm on attack? If I press up, I go immediately to the one directly behind it in the circle. Swapping back and forth. It's nice when you're just like, shit, I gotta move. Snap to. Hamburger Hinderer is something I start calling off-brand pasta. Oh, I can't move forward anymore? Fine. Then how about you just get fucked? Carnivorous says, we watched so much Adventure Time last year. Binged all of it with the kiddo. Ah, well, see. There you go. That's the difference between seeing it and not having seen it. Phil says, I like to imagine a box of Hamburger Hinderer would just be a box of broken glass and a pouch of dirt. I mean, there are some people who would describe actual Hamburger Helper that way. I'm not one of them. Hamburger Helper's good stuff. Winter says, it's so hard to not talk about this without spoilers. I know, right? Like, oh, there's so many great things to come. Let's pump up your skills for now. And let's see. Cleans the blocks of 2 side-by-side targets. No, we're taking Spit Shine. But the best part about those magical choices is they're not like hardline choices. See, if I go to my skills, I can choose to equip the sweeping slash, or choose the Spit Shine as the primary. That just means whichever one is going to pop up in the wheel when we, use it in battle. So when you're making your decision on skill upgrades, that's just choosing which one you choose to have equipped. You're not losing out on a skill. You are getting both of them. But the healing one obviously has a lot more practical application, so I like to leave that one as the default equipped. Phil says, don't knock Hamburger Helper. I grew up on that stuff. They don't make my favorite flavor anymore. R.I.P. Italian herb with the bow noodles. Oh, that's so good. That was a good flavor. I'm a simple mac and cheese, hamburger mac, whatever the Hamburger Helper flavor is. No, there was a chili cheese one I remember that was really, really good. I don't know if they still make that. I can't remember actually the last time I got Hamburger Helper. Carnivorous Giraffe says, Hamburger Hinderer releases knockout gas when you open the box. And maybe you should take a look inside this suitcase. Alright, we're all full. Oh, right, that means I can heal now. Because I've got that ability that I didn't have before. Use. Hell yes. Replenish our MP. More moldy lettuce. Always welcome. Oh, another bottle bird. That was fast. Winter says, having access to skills outside of battle is great too. Yes. Yes, that's very... It reminds me of Super Mario RPG first and foremostly, but I'm sure there's other games that demonstrate that as well. Carnivore says, they do make the chili cheese style still. We eat Hamburger Helper still, unsurprisingly, because the kids like it. Hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. One of these days, I should commit, like, a food war crime and get some, like, really, really, really nice beef and use it for Hamburger Helper. Instead of, like, tacos or something. Not so fast, Binsley. Yeah. Tisk, tisk. Look who's late for such an important task. Blue bin. Wernstrom. Why did they ever trust a fool like you to serve as the first squire? After all, you're the worst knight in the kingdom. You're just jealous they picked me over you. Dustin, we don't have time for this. Do you really think you deserve it? What do you say we duel for the honor? Let's go! I'll show you just how knightly I am. Let's spar one last time before they have your lid. It's not gonna be the last time. Bang! Oh, well. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna forget to move off the glass. Glass hurts. Ah, he tried to... Haha! Take that! I suppose if you're this close, it's probably best to just take a swing. One of my gear perks must be letting me replenish my medals. Every time, oh, no, we don't want that. We want the actually offensive one. I never did figure out the timed hit on that particular attack. Oh, my hit points are getting low. We should spit shine. That is such a giant gob of spit. Hell yes. You just make me stronger. Well, maybe not that. There we go. When you get the wow, that's your notification that you successfully timed your attack. All right, here we go. Our boil attack. There we go. He did not care for that. He did not care for that at all. Only 50 XP? Come on. Alex says, wouldn't the trash be like organs and bodies for them? Quite gruesome. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's enough, both of you. We're going. Come on, Dustin. Don't interfere, you worthless rat. Oh, now you pissed him off. What did you... My sword, it's completely rusted through. Do you have any idea how much this thing is going to cost? Or thing cost? Let's go, Dustin. There's a good stand-in for Mike. 99.99. Hear ye, hear ye. MC. Welcome to the 78th anniversary annual King's Con. Give it up for your host, the hand-picked successor to Garbamesh himself, the level-headed ruler of Garbagia, King Globespin. Thank you all for joining us for these festivities. My only regret is that our dear founder, Garbamesh, couldn't be here with us. Ah, here come the waterworks. Minister Beanbag. Honestly, it's been 15 years for dump's sake. Excuse me, ladies and garbage men. You know I get a little emotional. Oh, damn! Great Maker above, what is the meaning of this? Silence! A new age is coming to the lands of Phil. One by one, your dump kingdoms will fall. And in the aftermath, it'll be the cockroaches that inherit the world. Lord Plastique, search the premises at once. We're just a tiny bit late. North, Hoarding Hall Castle. South, Shatterglass Woods. We don't need to go to the woods yet. TP roll. Out here on the world map, you can save your progress anytime. No porta potty needed. It's actually a good idea to save. There we go. Good old Hoarding Hall. You fucked up, Dustin. Do I even need to ask why you're skulking around the sides of the castle? I have a wanderer's soul, Ratavia, you know that. But, yeah, right, and gotta report to the council first. Stay on the path, damn it! I want to explore. Halt! Who goes there? Fucking guardboard? Such good puns. It's me, Dustin Binsley, first squire to King Globespin. And my best friend, Ratavia. Don't worry, she has a ticket. Let them through. Welcome to Hoarding Hall, the city that never sweeps. Whoa! This must have been some party. This place was packed just a couple hours ago. Doyle says it's like getting your ADHD friend to work. Basically. Closed. Closed. Come back at the hour of mildew. Max scrap increased by 10. Yeah, statues and fixtures, if we de-rushed them, that's how we expand our magic points. Statues are hidden all over the lands. Bagatha, hey, Not another word. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? Yes. No, Dustin Binsley, I don't think you do. Get in there and face the music. This event was a train wreck. The sentient vending machines. Oh, though, those become important much later. I'll be here. It's good to be able to remember where those are for later. A mess is nice, but no one likes broken glass in the dining room. Well, maybe you don't. I want to talk to the other broom guy. Well, well, Dustin Binsley, how kind of you to finally join us. Get your can up here pronto, Squire. General Boxamillion. I know, I'm late. I can explain everything. Oh, can you? You don't even know what's happened. Hedonism bot over here. What happened? The king has been trash picked. Oh, scrap. Whoa. Taken by the escaped convict Rutilius of Clan Crawlbottom. In front of the entire dump, no less. All while you weren't there. You don't deserve the title of First Squire. Where in Garbamesh's name were you? I'll tell you where. Binsley was attacking me on Garbage Way. Just look what he did to my sword, Father. He's lying. Well, I did break his sword, but enough. We have important matters to discuss here. Yes, the safe return of King Globespin is our top concern. Binsley, don't stray far. Someone will be by to question you later. And leave that sword of yours, Squire. Consider this your official dismissal from the Garbage Knights Academy. That's not fair. I can still fix this. I'll save the king myself. I'll make this right. You'll see. He's actually serious. I, Dustin Binsley, hereby vow to not to return until my mission is fulfilled. Who did you say took him again? Out! Orders are to spread dust around evenly. Because, you know, you gotta make a mess. What do you think you're doing? Not trying to explore early. What the rustin' heck is wrong with you? You trying to make matters worse for yourself? Rotavia, everyone thinks I'm useless. Hey. But if I save the king, they'll have no choice but to take me back. Oh yeah? You think you'll simply cross the entire kingdom, defeat the trash pickers in single combat, and come gallivanting back with the king over your shoulder? A big hero's welcome? Well, kind of like that, yeah. This is serious business, not one of your comic books. One of your stupid comic books. Then I'll prove you wrong too. Dustin, He's gonna be the death of me. Now I want to explore. Squire Training Yard. Trier's squaning yard. So yeah, I'm tasked with watching this old well. I really shouldn't talk about it. It supposedly connects to an old dungeon deep below the castle. Anyway, don't go near it. Yeah, but I'm gonna. Little busy here. Not now, Squire. I'm working. I thought there was a statue this way. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, a training weight. Is that a trinket? Attack bonus with agility penalty. Huh. Well, I guess that's useful for now, because maybe I'll take a level in defense to counter that. Gym socks for a further boost of attack. Always useful. Thought there was a statue this way. Oh, maybe it's in the well. Come on, get out of the way. Must be just getting ahead of myself. Not now. They are not thrilled. Best to stock up. Trouble's afoot. With at least 20% beef. Let's see. I think we'll actually be good. We've got a ton of onions, and I've got that self-healing spell. If it isn't, Sir sleeps a lot. Ooh, can of gas. That can be used to put down an oil hazard. And an oil hazard can also be ignited to cause big damage. What was that? Attack and defense bonus, but minus 10 max HP. No. I rather like that HP, thank you. Phil asks, chat broke again? Oh, is it? Let me see. Says I'm connected. Winters asks, is YouTube devouring comments or is ignoring me, which isn't surprising? No, actually, it just wasn't coming through for whatever reason. It's coming through now. Hold on, let me do an external check on the YouTube app. If it just did a stupid disconnect, that should be easy enough. Oh, good lord, there's so much. Alright, 1 second, we're just gonna get over these. Winter says, Recyclops! Carnivorous says, he's got Smash Bros. The Sword Link bounce. Yeah, he does. Of course, you would say, actually, that's the Zelda 2 sword bounce. You get metal back on timed blocks, I find. Okay, so that wasn't like a perk that I had. Phil says, suddenly samurai. Yeah, basically running along on the edge there. Or just to stay on target. You gots to. Phil says, those helmets. There's a Boxafet joke in there somewhere. Absolutely. You can get one of those helmets yourself later on and do the same thing. Actually, once you get more party members, you'll find that armor is... You have, like, cosmetic changes. You kind of play dress up with the characters. It's fun. These characters all have British accents in my mind. Well, in my mind too, Carnivorous. Winter says, Starscream is narrating this, making it even better. Someone needs the Cobra Commander voice. Yeah, that might be a little bit harder to call out. And now we are caught up, and we are still connected. Okay, good. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on there. I thought it was suspiciously quiet. I don't know if that's more of a YouTube problem or my software problem. It's some kind of intermediary thing. But we seem to be on the up and up for now. Now, I think it's the Shatterglass Wood we go to next. Let's go to the quest log. Oh, well. Yeah, it has to be. It just has to be. Winter says, blame Canada! Blame Canada! They're not even a real country anyway. Warning, broken glass. It comes with the territory. Small cuts can add up, so watch your step. Ministry of Comfort and Leisure. Love all the ministry names. Right, we gotta be very thorough about exploring, because these cars might also be something that I could oxidize to get more metals. The gumshoe. Wham! Wimmy wham wham wazzle, free moldy lettuce. Oh, come on. You know you want to let me up there. There's stuff I missed out there. So let's, first of all... No, I don't think we need to heal yet. Oh, but I do need to replenish my metals. Didn't realize I was running so low. More moldy lettuce. Music for this part's so good. I mean, I'm going to be saying that about so many parts about this game. It's just so damn good. Haha! I outwitted your spikes. Ow! It hurts! I guess that's why they call it the Shatterglass Woods. Don't you dare. Let's not get knocked into that. I don't know if he's got an attack. You jumped into that yourself, you dummy! That's a goodly increase to HP. Very, very good. Let's... Let's take an attack bonus this time. Now those vines there, they're climbable, but not by Dustin. See, now I get to start swapping around party members when I'm, you know, just adventuring around, because they have unique abilities. First of all, we gotta fucking heal. And we don't have Ratavia yet, so we cannot climb them. Yet. Take that, Bottle Bird. Nope, that's not the right button. There's got to be a better way to get that. Aha! Thank you, Max Scrap. Now, how do we get up there? Ah, I gotta get... Okay, yeah. This looks like we need to come back with Ratavia. What's the map tell us? The map is something I consistently forget I have access to. Comes in handy for the larger sections, that's for sure. Like how they're just jumping into the glass themselves. Hell yeah. Nothing but lint. I see where I'm supposed to go. Okay. But I have things I wish to find. The Scrap Iron Kings paid tribute to the garbage knights of old. I walked right into that. Yay, more curdled milk. Ah! Now stop walking into these damn... Oh, I didn't even see those. That's going to be a lot easier to access once I get Ratavia back in my party. God, I gotta heal again. Gusto. Ooh, do I want to save that. Will the lid toss be enough? I think it will be. Nice neon glowing sign, just in case I wasn't sure of where I was supposed to be. Haha! Maybe... Yeah, let's... I suppose we'll waste the boil point on you. Or I can take some of his medals that he doesn't have, so I took nothing. Fuck it, we'll just burn him down. Complete overkill for the gumshoe. We don't... Yawn. No, I don't... The jumper cables are nice to have. They function as your resurrection items. But... that's a bit much to ask of my clips right now. Shards of glass, so I can make my own shattered glass tiles. Much to the delight of the enemy. So let's... yeah, let's try the metal drain on the blowhard. Because he's got techniques, obviously. I just wanted the gumshoe dead first. That is not metal drain. That wasn't even a little bit what I wanted to do. That was just muscle memory taking over. Hell yes. Give me the metals. And now you get over here. Oh, what? You don't want to fight me? Can't imagine why. Get out of there. There we go. It's like, I don't want to chase you into a spike bed. Have exactly that happen. Oh! I didn't realize I was that low. And your future was lost. Will you give it another try? Yes, I will. Because the continue system is very generous. Oh yeah, fucking 6 HP. Jeez. There we go. Now we're a bit better off. Excellent. I should see if the trash bag has any metal. He might. Hey, yeah, 5 metals. Good. Not great, but as long as I keep the metals constantly flowing, that will keep me able to heal myself. Excellent HP boost. Oh, what do you mean? You're not going to let me pick attack this time? What's up with that? Skills or maximum HP? I'm going to take the max HP. I should heal before he engages me. Phil says, dead. That's what I get for not paying attention. And not taking care to heal. It could be 2 things. In fact, it was 2 things. That was a really badly timed attack. Oh, I should have used a lid toss there, because I could have forced him into the fan for additional damage. Whatever, he's down. Now let's... give me your metals. Hey, got 8 that time. I wonder if he has any more I can steal. Hell yeah! He is surprisingly rich in metal. But now we must heal. Before I forget to do that again. Okay, it's very clear. You need the lid. Eat lid. Just take him out Dark Ages style. Except I don't think we have a shield rune yet. Oh, he just ran right up on me. Very eager to say hello. I like how when Dustin dies, he just upends all the trash. It does look fairly gruesome in the context of the garbage people. Yeah, you're damn right I want to save. Okay. I see. Give me my medal! Boy, it's gonna be so great when I get another party member. I'm seeing all these things, I'm like, I want to do that now, but I can't access that. Not until we get her back. Hell yeah. Ah, not quite enough to one-shot the gumshoe. Man, my boil bar is heating up, like, faster than usual. Either that or they're just doing attacks that are raising it quite a bit. whatever. I like getting free attacks. Especially really, really potent ones. Ooh, rusty lid. That might actually be helpful. Oh, hell yeah. More defense. Fuck yeah. And see the cosmetic changes? There's more to it than that when we get other party members. To describe literally anything else requires modest spoilers. Can't do that. I want up there. Hey, free jumper cables. Phil says, these two gumshoes. They're not picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. I could buy Professor Nimnol being responsible for the toxins that created the Hands of Grime. Winter says, like you, I always forget about the map, but it's super beneficial in those temples coming later. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a special... Oh. I can't even... I'm not even going to mention them by name, but yeah, you know which temples. That it's just really, really nice to have that map. Just going to casually rust a hole through this tanker. Carnivorous says, Rescue Rangers? You're damn right. You're damn right. I think the funniest thing about Rescue Rangers is how in Russia there's like a cult devoted to Gadget. Like, that's a 100% real thing. They do things differently over there, I guess. Crunch. One hit. Rescue Rangers had some pretty decent NES games. And then there was that cheap bootleg called Squirrel King or something for the Sega Genesis. Of course, the funniest shit there is like that came as like one of the official games on my Arcade Legends Ultimate cabinet. Alright, that looks like a very inviting save point, so we're gonna use our healing, replenish, that way we don't waste that roll of TP. Woohoo! Nope. Can't get up there yet. We need Frigga Batavia. Aw, oh, come on. I was sure this would lead me out of here. Lost. Bluebin sure would be having a laugh if he could see me right now. Maybe I am the worst knight in the kingdom. Where did that lughead run off to? Rotavia can press the action button to climb vines and reach higher places. All that stuff I wanted to come back for. Knitted beanie. Oh, that could be good for you. Yes. Someone's grandmom made this for you. Well, then you gotta have it, right? But see, there's a bit more of a change than like the rusted lid that we saw on Dustin. We're gonna put the beanie on. Doesn't affect the overworld sprite, though. It's just a fun detail. Old screwdriver. Can we... Is that for you or Dustin? I think that's for you. Cheese knife. Oh, hell yeah. Just stabbing people with a screwdriver. If it gets things done. Ooh, a forge iron. Those are useful for creating things like keys for areas. We need to get back up there, is what we need. Okay, that's working really well. Oh well, we can still get some more XP in. Oh, seems YouTube's crapping out again. Ah, but this time I was able to catch it. Carnivorous says, a cult. Yes, yes, and honest to God, like, you can look this shit up. Carnivorous says, the NES game was really good. Well, that's when Capcom was, like, in their real stride with the Disney titles. They just couldn't be stopped. Like, I think there wasn't a single one that I didn't really like. Actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't care for Tailspin. That wasn't a very good game. But Rescue Rangers was. DuckTales, obviously, just unstoppable. Darkwing Duck was also really good. But that old Capcom magic was something else. I knew he was coming, and I didn't bother to do anything. Okay. What do we need to do first? I think we need to try to break the bottle bird. Okay, and he can just jump in all by himself. Okay, so we start with sharpened blade. That's good. Yeah, now you think to get out of it. Carnivorous says, some of the battle themes kick so much ass. Oh my god, yes. Both in those Capcom games that I was talking about and this game. Music just going unnecessarily hard at all times. You know what? Get over here. Give me some more of that sweet, sweet XP. Oh, right. I forgot to heal. First, we're going to do some sharpening. And now we need to heal before we get our ass whomped. That onion was surprisingly inefficient. That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep building up. Boy, I'd love to figure out why that's why there's a breakdown in the chats every now and again. But that just means I just got to keep two windows open. That's no big deal. Now we need one more for the show. I think that's where it tops out at 3. Oh, Winter says, I said that, not Carnivorous Giraffe, you ass. Yeah, I misread that. That's because the thing I'm looking at right now has a much smaller text. Okay, now we just need to stab them. Now that we're fully powered. Actual Carnivorous Giraffe says, YouTube sucks and their AI is terrible. Both of these things are true. Both of these things are true. Right, now, remember to heal. Let's have... That's overkill. Let's just eat the onions. And I need to get more right. Okay. Wait, I was coming over here to investigate more vines. No, I need to be on... Fucking bottle bird! But yeah, some of the later battle themes, some of the bosses have, the music just goes so hard. Kind of like everything else in this game. Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be good to bring back to Dustin. Okay, so we did do that. But we somehow missed that sword right beside. Like, just unbelievable. But we have it. That's the most important part. But now we just got to get to him. Okay. Triple checking the direction we need to go. Yes, right this way. You're gonna take a concerted effort. What if... not spike trap. I guess we'll just sharpen blade. Oh, we're already out of metal. That's great. We need Dustin! Ooh, and they're lined up. That works really well. Shit. I could have done better than that. Well, you know what? It still works, so it's not that bad a plan. We're just says, ooh, the Ghostbusters fridge soon. That's true. The real Ghostbusters fridge soon. I can absolutely see that fridge in the real Ghostbusters. Okay, fucking heal, for the love of God. Now, be a little bit more selective about combat, because I can't just readily replenish my medals the way Dustin can. Oh, I could have just come this way. That is spectacular. I wonder if that's one of those cars that I can oxidize for additional scrap. You know what? That was only a matter of time before that happened. Alright, fine. This is our new save slot. Not even the first time I've done something like that on stream. Remember Ninja Gaiden Black? I sure do. Now, is that better for you, the stained shirt? Yes, it is. Gotta love that. Looks like that's all the bonus things we are able to get. Excellent. Who's there? Stay back. Come any closer and I'll... You'll do what, exactly? It's just me, Dustin. Ratavia, you came after me, huh? Of course I did, and I gotta say, you made it way farther than I expected. You used to be too scared to come anywhere near these woods. Me? Scared? I've never been scared a day in my life. When I found you, your lid popped off so high they could see the glare back in Hoarding Hall. I was just surprised is all. I may have gotten lost, but it all worked out. Dust in the fridge! Don't just stab things. Okay, let's... In case you're knocked back, I don't want you in the glass. I do want you sharpening your shit. Oh, crap, we need more metal for that. Alright, fair enough. You get to stab. Now you move forward, and let's get some precious metals. Now we'll start sharpening. Give us more metals. Keep that drain coming. I think we're like spending exactly what we're making every time, so... Oh, I think we might be out of metals to steal from that guy. That's fine. We only need to sharpen the blade one more time. Now that we've built up, we are ready to rock. Wow, they still have stuff to steal. That's impressive. I am just gonna have Dustin keep doing that. Actually, wait, do you have... Yes, let's see if there's anything we can steal from the fridge. Frozen heart. Oh, cool. Another forge material. Good, good, good. Sap. Impressive. They've got to be running out of attack juice now. One more time. Still. Color me impressed. That's gotta be it. Still. Bah! All right, let's... we're not doing that bad on hit points. And besides, the spit shine doesn't actually work on Ratavia. So let's do a lid toss. That was so badly timed and ineffective. Oh, crap. You need to take a minute to... Actually, no. Your attack is like crazy beef. So you get the responsibility of healing Ratavia. That should do. Phil says, I see the real Ghostbusters connection now. Yeah, it looks something like right out of that show. Or at the very least, it's toy line, right? And now you can heal yourself with a giant gob of skyward spit. We don't ask where it comes from. It's probably things nobody wants to know. Hell yeah. Stabby, stabby. Oh, we got another frozen heart too. That's sweet. That'll be useful when we get to a blacksmith. Ratavia, you need to stab things harder. Scales with attack, moves target down one tile. Hits multiple tiles. Let's... Yeah, let's stick with throwing knives for that slot. Takedown is really effective against single targets, though. You need... You already hit pretty hard. Let's give you more skill. That would help you pull more metals out of enemies, which is something you need to be doing like the whole game. Wow! That was so cool! It's late. Let's gather some trash for a fire. Phil says, remember those sweet toys from the 90s, trucks and stuff that turned into monsters? Attack Pack, I think, was the name. Yeah, I do remember the Attack Pack. That was so cool. And it was like one of the 90s-ish things ever. Tell me this isn't a Chrono Trigger homage the way this is. Or at the very least, one of the best tropes. I think that's enough excitement for a while. We can head back to Tin Alley first thing in the morning. Huh? I can't just go back. Not until I prove myself and save the king. Dustin. You don't understand. You need to be realistic. The dump is vast and unforgiving a place. There are things out there way more deadly than a runaway fridge. I know that. Like this Rotilius guy who trash-picked the king. Eh? What did you say? Rutilius Crawlbottom is the trash picker? Yeah, that's what the council said. You know him? What? No, but I know of him. He was a big shot gangster from Insectia. Last I heard, he was doing 20 to life in a supermax. He's a criminal, and he needs to pay. He's a killer, Dustin. Yeah, well, I screwed up big time today. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't do something. You really want to do this, don't you? More than anything. And even if I beg you not to, you're just not going to keep going anyway, aren't you? Yes. Coming back empty-handed is not an option. What if we made a compromise? A what? I've been all across the lands of Phil. I know the folks down in Insectia. What if you, under my supervision, were able to collect some useful intel on Rutilius and brought that back to the council, and we let them handle it from there? How's that for a nightly mission? Rutavia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That will totally get me back into the academy. Just stop hugging me. I, Dustin Binsley, will become the best knight in the kingdom. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a long journey ahead of you. Let's get some sleep before we head out. Right. A knight needs their rest. Good night, Rutavia. Night, Dustin. And thanks for everything. Phil says, or no, Carnivorous Giraffe says, now with battle damage. Oh, battle damage. There was a bunch of toys that did that, but I remember the dino damage the most from the Jurassic Park toy line. There was that rubbery piece of flesh you could take off and like expose some ribs or something. Act 1. The trash picking. Phil says, might be thinking of dino damage. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Phil. Carnivorous says, just reminds me of the action figures back in the day. I had an Earthworm Jim collection. Battle Damage Jim would shoot parts of his suit off. Regular Jim just shot his head out. Man, toys were so neat back then. Always exploding or doing something. You're late, Rutilius. What is your status? I've snatched the Garbage King. The whole dump is in a frenzy. Excellent. All eyes are drawn to the south. Stay the course. The next phase of our plan is about to begin. Toil says, I'm always delightfully taken aback at how earnest this game can get. It always feels like they're going to just make a joke of everything. Yeah, but it never does. It does play itself so earnestly, and I think that's a big part of its charm. Okay, this way is way less spooky during the day, huh? I'll say. Let's make a quick pit stop south of here to the junction town. I need to send word to my contact that we're coming. Again, absolutely fucking outstanding music. Phil says, I also had the gym that launched the head. Does anybody remember Crash Test Dummies? That was a neat toy line of just like exploding people and exploding trucks and props. So good. Carnivorous Giraffe says, I still have my collection. My kid loves them. Dude, that is so awesome. Seriously, that is wonderful. Gotta share the good stuff. Because sharing is caring. Now, there's no southern exit here. Yes, there is. I was unobservant. I was going to loop all the way back like some kind of goof. Carnivorous Giraffe says, yeah, Crash Test Dummies were awesome. Yes, somebody else that remembers. They also had this fucking show or something. It was crazy, the things that they would make toy lines out of. Winter says, my T-1000 toy that exploded? Yeah! Oh my god, Terminator had such a fun toy line. And that exploding T-1000 was so cool. He had that button at like the small of his back. His torso would just go boof, like in like 4 or 5 pieces. And then that weird T-1000 that I had with missiles stored in his butt cheeks. And then his ass folds up and becomes a kid, and then you ping things from. Oh boy, but nothing beat the bio flesh regenerator. That is crazy work, that toy. The king's bodyguard was a no-show. The squire who slept is going to be the punching bag of the kingdom. Yes, I am. Not now, kid. We're all on edge today. Hey, keep it down. Ooh, glass dagger. Up 7. I think we need that. Yes, sell the screwdriver. We definitely don't have money for those. Don't need any more cans of gas. Smell you later. Carnivorous Giraffe says, I had the crash test dummy car. You ram it into something and the doors would pop off and the people would eject. Yeah, I remember that. And like the other doors would fly off, or maybe the roof does. Like I remember, maybe I'm thinking of the same vehicle, but yeah, it just became this like puzzle box basically, because you'd have to put it back together after every run. What I would end up doing is I would like build more vehicles out of Lego and just slam that shit into the wall with the crash test dummies in there. Oh fuck. Good times. Winter says, you had an awesome lab though. The awesome lab. Yeah, I do remember that awesome lab. And of course, the bioflesh regenerator. Became the silliest and therefore the best Terminator 2 toy. Phil says, remember Crash Test Dummies, the band, where the lead singer sounds like he's constantly holding in a belch? I haven't thought about them since they were last, like, on the radio. Oh my god. That is quite a thing to call back. Very deep cut, Phil. Welcome to the Broken Basket Inn, one of our kingdom's oldest establishments. Would you like to rent a room for 60 clips? Hell no. Oh right, we picked up a sword back there I didn't equip. Rust Edge, there we go. There was once this kid who... I'm not familiar with that song, but I have a feeling there's a reference there. Carnivorous says, that fucking song. Yeah, well, there we go. What childhood isn't complete without their bioflesh regenerator? It was such a ridiculous toy. The thing that just, for those who don't know, it's the toy that lets you put skin on a Terminator, so you just make Arnold's. But then I got the idea that, well, what if we made an Arnold without the skeleton? So I put like double the flesh mix and then filled the mold and ended up with these boneless hot dog Arnolds. They made the most hideous sound and you throw them in the hallway. Oh god. Welcome to Junction Town, the tacky sign capital of the dump. Extra, extra, read all about it. King Globe's been globe snatched by the warlord of roaches. Sleeping squire to blame? Garbage council to appoint interim king. Full story inside. Ah, the forge. Well, a forge. There are many. Convenient. My dad gets so mad when I dig in the trash, but I'm still gonna do it anyways. You just keep doing you, dog. Man, oh man, am I glad I didn't join the Garbage Knights Academy, Mr. Underachiever. Winter says, we had creepy crawlers too. Yes, the friggin' creature oven. I remember that. God, I made so many of those bugs. Scruffy Box Senior. Ugh, I lost my watch somewhere in town. Oh, that's something we could probably find. Flasky. Yeah, what were you saying? He's drunk. Junk Rocker, did you hear what happened at the King's Con? It's all everyone is talking about, man. What about me? What about my problems? Public service notice. Litter fling is ending and Clutterfall is almost upon us. In the event of a junk storm, please seek shelter in a nearest establishment. Ministry of Comfort and Leisure. Phil says, extra. With Stan trying on different hats because he's bored. Phil says, oh man, creepy crawlers. I can still smell that cooking plastic. Oh yeah, it's a very, very unique smell. Once you've smelled it, you just know it. You can't escape it. Welcome to Junk Mail. Sending or receiving? Sending. Your handwriting is better than mine. You write, I'll dictate. Okay. Ready. Wally, it's been a long time. I'm heading back down there and need the scoop. Meet at the old spot. Ratavia. Okay. Here you go. And the destination? Bug City, Insectia. Send it post-haste. I need to clear this with upstairs first. What with the war to be on and all. It's important. Yeah, super important. Please be patient. I'll be back in a moment. Bed Bug Inn in Bug City. Got it? Squawk! Peace out, Bottlebird. The other two are just like, what the fuck did you just do? I'll pay him later. Let's go. Carnivorous says, much like the plastic in your lungs, the smell will never leave your memory. Exactly. See, we were just boning up on getting ready to have our microplastics. Creepy crawlers just getting us in there. Off you go! Think you're a bit late there, bud. Hey! Alright, let's not keep my contact waiting. Onward to Insectia! Not yet. There's still stuff to do here. Right. That's your house. We could probably make some shit at the forge. We found a repair powder. Sturdy ironing board. For hammering iron, of course. Welcome to the Junction Forge. That sword of yours has seen better days, Squire. 1 forge iron required for a new sword. You damn right. Forge my blade. All done. It's no masterpiece, but it'll serve you better than that other thing. Don't forget to equip it either. You'd be surprised how often I see that happen. I already forged something worthy of you. Don't get greedy now. Forge blade. Oh, hell yeah. That's a big improvement. Phil says, I have to head out for a bit, but we'll probably be back on later. Well, hey, awesome. Thanks for stopping by regardless, Phil. Always appreciate you here. Okay, now we're all set. I am the bookkeeper of this town. Boxavier. I see you've already made yourself at home. The life and times of Garbamesh. Garbage seas under garbage skies. They're just taking this dude's rotten onions. Boxy lady. Trampolines are in fashion again. I don't know if today is appropriate to be jumping all around. Well, when isn't it? Stuffy box. Sorry, can't talk. I'm looking for something. I've searched this whole side of town. Did you find it? I'm wondering where the hell Buddy's watch is. He lost it somewhere here. We were already in here. We ransacked that guy's home. We've already been to the inn. Maybe dude left his watch at the inn. Oh, hell yeah. Gotta get that. You found a spare key. Those are useful for opening chests you find throughout the overworld. And anywhere else, really. Gotta get some proper Mario RPG bed jumps. Late night. I'm taking it easy today. Shelves are pretty bare. Sorry we haven't unpacked yet from KingsCon. Never mind. If you got clips to spend, we'll take them. We've got everything you're offering. Alex has also gone back to Resident Evil 8 and still love-hate it. Very complicated relationship you have with that game. Garbamesh never would have gotten himself kidnapped, that's for sure. He was a real king. Miss Sagbottom. That is just delightful for a cardboard box. Well, I haven't seen anywhere Buddy's watch could possibly... Oh, wait, I haven't been up there yet. That's just a signpost. Just jump on people's head. Excuse me, I have a letter to send on behalf of my employer. Sorry, but they aren't accepting any bottle birds right now. You gotta be kidding. I'm so screwed. I need to get this message to Bug City pronto. Wow, that's where I'm headed. What are the odds? For real? With all going on, who knows when Hoarding Hall will let bottles fly again. Would you take my letter? Yes. I'd be glad to. You just dying to sign up for more chores, Dustin. We're heading there anyway, aren't we? Plus, part of the night's code is being all helpful and stuff. You're a scrappin' lifesaver, Can. The address is Professor Pillbug, 471 East Main Street, Bug City. Got it. Here's 100 clips for the trouble. Gotta love that. Right. I need to climb over that sign to get there. Oh, come on. I know you can get up there, Dustin. Or perhaps there's simply another trampoline or something else I've possibly missed. How much height can we get? Not enough for that. I want those damn clips. I was close. A pity that there is no... Oh, there's got to be some way up there. What if we bounced off of heads, signs, trees? Hey, we got up there! No, get back! Get on there. Oh, come on, I was on there. Would you just get on the tree? Got on there the first time fine enough. There you go. You know what? Fine. They can have them. We're the closest town to the Bulgarian border. Now, let's make sure we're not missing anything cool. Oh, looks like there's shit over this way. You discovered a hidden zone. Yay, another cold burger. Scrap sewer. Warning! This tunnel is in disrepair and is off limits. Safety concerns include falling into running water, broken glass, crumbling platforms, moving platforms, unknown creatures. Please do not enter. Ministry of Responsible Platforming. Warning, high pressure water release. Ensure all personnel are clear before operating. I want up there. I see stuff. Aha! I even see a statue. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. No, can't get any additional height as Rotavia. But she's lighter and faster. You gots to let me up. You just gots to. Or maybe not, I guess. Disappointed! Maybe this stack will be a little bit more. No, they do not want me up there. Perhaps they mean for me to go through the sewer. I don't remember if that's what we're supposed to do yet. Oh, what can it hurt? Whoa, look at this place! Careful. Traversal down here can be a little dangerous. So leave the climbing to me. If we work together, we'll reach my old hideout in no time. Ah! Right, liquids are handled like you fall in and then it automatically puts you somewhere else. Good. Be gone, you foul mushroom. Those things cause so much problems. The different varieties of mushrooms. In, you know, true RPG fashion. Winter says, I don't think I got that statue. Maybe it's for bubble jumps. Oh, yeah. Either that or, like, you know, finishing this. You know, going through the sewer. Because we're supposed to be going to the Bug City first, but it's worth it to get extra Rotavia gear. But you're right, that's probably exactly what it's for. Something that we'll have to come back for. Winter says, I'll have to go back. Yeah, I mean, I would too if I didn't save over my old file. But, you know, we're going to be beating it again anyway, so no big deal. Everything is as intended. I suppose I could heal myself. Or at least Dustin. Because the Spit Shine doesn't work to use that on Rotavia. That is not Dustin Binsley! No kidding. I can't imagine Rotavia would be that thrilled with being covered by a giant glob of mysterious sky spit. I don't quite remember. All right, pipes. Duh. Who knows what that raised or lowered? Not me! Oh, it's probably this stuff. These grates weren't closed before. Think you can rust them? Watch me. Well, we need to get the... Ooh, liquid metal. That's good stuff to have. No! Oh, come on! Wow, you're sending me pretty far back there, Kimosabi. No problem. It's not that big a deal to get back. Of course, if we keep fucking falling into the moat, that's something else. Now, I saw stuff. Aha! The dump feast. That just sounds vile. Wait, nope, nope. We got all that stuff. In you go. I see. We need switches on either side. Yeah! Stupid mushrooms. Get out of the mold! Get out of the mold! At least it's not like the Resident Evil mold. That would be problematic. Young guy, mold shroom. Young guy's a pretty good mushroom pun, gotta say. Ow! Fine, we'll use it, even though it won't. That's close. Still, the problem is that it's gotta be, Nothing can get around how they have to split in half like that, making everything longer and more difficult. Carnivorous Giraffe says, this game does look cool. Yes, it does. That's one of the many reasons I've been wanting to make this game everyone else's problem. I just love everything about it. More jumper cables. Can't have too many of those. That's switch 1. Now switch 2 should get us in line with that vending machine. Yeah, the torches. There's the old classic thing. Loot bag. That'll be good to sell. Pretty sure that's exactly what they're for. Oh no! Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna escape. Then, now that Ratavia's back alive, we're gonna heal her. Have some lettuce. And now we're gonna let that fight continue, so we can still get the XP. Let's just put you out immediately. Fine, we'll waste the boiling steel. Fuck 'em up! That is so much overkill. Pretty concise demonstration of spite, if I ever knew one. Get out of the damn mold. There. Take care of that problem. And that should take care of you. Oh, you... A zapper still got shit going on. He was about to get a lid toss. Up you go. You can stay down there. Right where nobody needs you. Ah, the raisoning. Styrofoam armor. Who could that possibly benefit? Oh, shit. Dustin's almost dead again. There, that's better. Now, armor. Well, it goes up. Only 2 points, but whatever, it's worth it. He looks ridiculous. Good thing those respawn. Might have been quite a hazard otherwise. One last stop at the vending machine. Wow, rare to see customers. Signature flavorless chips. Sugar tax applied. We've got enough lettuce and stuff that I actually think we're pretty okay. More concerned about my metals. But things like that. Oh, son of a... Aha! I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. Isn't there? Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of another place. Getting ahead of myself again. Sproing? What's... Oh, I see stuff. We can't leave stuff behind. Switchblade. Is that better than our glass dagger? It is not. Alright. Zapper. Mold shroom. Oh, gotta get out of the fucking water. And let's... Excellent. Now you get out of the water before that zapper, like, electrocutes it. I should have targeted the other thing. Whatever. We need the other mold shroom gone. Hell yes. No! Okay, that's actually not so bad. I thought it was going to throw me back significantly farther. I see another statue. I bet that's, I have to go, like, the long way around to get that. Onions, good. Oh, good. Now they're riding trash bags. Trashy rider. Now, hopefully they don't subdivide any further just because they've got friends. How about we get off the mold growth? Stab the guy directly in front of us. There we go. Oh, they do subdivide! Oh, shit. I've got to stop letting Rotavia die like that. Okay, that's no problem. No problem. First, we're going to heal ourselves so we don't die. Winter says, I hate those splitting enemies all through the game. Yup, me too. I am not their biggest fan. Aw, man, fuck off with the mold. At least I can still get that movement tech. Yeah, you get in your own mold. Be gone! Perfect. And we didn't end up wasting Ratavia's boil point. Which is good. You need to sharpen. Yay, exactly 100. Let's get you some attack. Let's get you some friggin' hit points. No, not skills. Lettuce. Lettuce be upon you. And we just need... Yes, sir. Wait a minute. Oh, this is that wraparound place. Soda tab chainmail. Well, since we just recently got... Well, we both got the stained shirt, too. Your agility goes down. Your defense only goes up 1. I guess I'll take the trade. Oh, yeah. Do that while they're lined up. Yes! Wow. I thought that would be enough to split them both. Alright. Let's just fuck him up! Alright, I gotta fucking heal him too. What is this not paying attention to my hit point stuff? Hey! That was enough bleed through damage that it actually hurt the mushroom. I was not expecting that. No. I don't even recall if I'm getting decent XP, but, you know, clearing them out of the way is important. Why did I do that from within the mold? I know what that does, and I did it anyway. There. Actually, that's pretty decent XP, I gotta say. Garbage juice. That just sounds vile. I'll take that. Well, I don't really want to drop in there, so I guess I won't take that. We've got our scrap enhanced, which means the only way to go now... Oh, no! Just barely in time. The fucking cash sign graffiti. There is some interesting graffiti later in the game. But I mean, there's interesting everything in this game. Come on now. Whoa, this place is awesome. It's been a long time. Hit the lights over there, would you? You said you used to stop here when you were traveling? Yeah. I was even living here for a while before Bagatha took me in. Hey, where's the... Ah! Lamprey! Who the rustin' heck are you? Ratavia, wait! It's just some pathetic drunk. How dare you? I'll have you know. What are you doing in my hideout? My name is Lamprey, and this is my house. Your house? Then what is all my stuff doing in it? Well, the furniture may belong to you, but the sewers belong to the people. Oh, he's got you there, Ratavia. At least you kept the sheets on everything. Of course, I was a lord before I fell on these very temporary hard times. But worry not, you'll find your belongings undisturbed. Other than the contents of the fridge, of course. And the pantry. And the ice chest. And the liquor cabinet. But that was all well past expired anyway. All that wine wasn't expired. Fantastic selection, by the by. Alright, that's it. Your little vacation is over. Wait, listen. It's not that I want to be here, but I have nowhere else to hang my hat at the moment, I'm afraid. I'm from Beetlehorn, or I was, and then Rutilius and his army rolled through. They sacked the city. Those who didn't join were captured. But alas, I'm no fighter. All of Insectia belongs to him now. Rutilius. Well, seeing as I haven't really used the place in such a long time, I guess it's alright if you keep an eye on it for me. But I gotta grab a few of my things, do you mind? By all means, what's yours is mine, and vice versa. Whatever. Whoa! There was a safe here the whole time? I had no idea. Yeah, that's the point. I was making merry upon untold treasures. I am fortune's fool. Any more wine in there? Yeah, exactly. What are we getting? New passports, some gear, and most importantly, my rainy day fund. Rainy day fund? Just a little something I stashed away. How come you left all this stuff behind when you moved into Tin Alley? I wanted a fresh start. Didn't need all this stuff weighing me down. Received rainy day fund. Received fake passports. Alright, Lamp, we're headed south. You never saw us. And, enjoy your stay, I guess. Such a gracious host. Here, take this. It's a good luck charm I came across. Wanderer's Pin. If you're insisting on heading to Insectia, you're gonna need it. Wow, thanks, Lamprey. Lamprey, this pin was already mine. Ah, so it was. No wonder it suits you so well. Well then here, take mine. Received a Firefly pin. And that's real gold, by the way. Not one of those cheap knockoffs in the Bronze Beetle. But I digress. Safe travels, my new friends. Safe travels. Alright, let's equip that shit. Belongs to the House Lamplighter. Skill bonus. Agile bonus and luck bonus. Let's... That might raise your... That might double the effectiveness of the sharpening. Luck bonus. Well, actually, if we pair that with the Wanderer's Pin, we get an even bigger luck bonus. Collectively, anyway. Empty. Empty. Oh, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I think I smell a boss. The Clog Bridge. I hope my dad gives me a transfer. Wait, did I see a sword that was... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Rusty can. Oh, that's up too. You know, we might as well. Let's keep our clips for future things. Shadow and Friends Gaming says, good morning. Good morning, Shadow. Good to have you. Welcome. Winter says, you knew? The game is fucking called Metal Gear. Hey, that looks like a bullet wound, B. God, I haven't thought about that parody in a while. I love the just idle garbage floating around. That's just a nice touch. Shadow says, my birthday is in 48 hours. Oh, well, congratulations preemptively on another complete rotation around the sun. Clogtopus! Such a good name for a thing. Alright, you need to start immediately sharpening your blade. Dustin, you need to keep shit under control. Never says, it's weird that those floating screws aren't pickups. I think they might have been, but at the time my metals were full, so I ended up not picking them up. Wait, no. Sharpen your blade. Okay, you get as far away from that oil spill as you can. You should start replenishing our metals. Not bad. No worries, Rotavia. You just hang in there. You just keep sharpening your shit. Ugh. Okay, you out of the mold. And we're gonna need some more metals. Alright, knockback isn't so bad. Oh, man, the fucking mold! Don't you dare. Okay, first things first. You gotta get some hit points back there before you even consider going on the offensive. Shadow says, yes, I will be turning 30. Well, congratulations on turning 30, sir. That is a nice, round age. Henniver says, you did it. You survived another year of the human dickhead paradise parade that is love. Life. Wow. I need new eyes. Okay. Dustin needs to be healed. Henniver says, aw, snap. 30 is such a big one. Congrats. I agree. 30 is a big one. Quite a milestone. Shadow says, I'm going to miss being in my 20s. Man, don't we all? I miss having knees. Winter says, remember, he just has to die, not the tentacles. That's true, but it can be useful to take some of them out to prevent some of these volleys of attacks. I think the wrench is causing us the biggest amount of trouble. And then I can have Rotavia focus on the main... Well, right now I need Rotavia to focus on not dying. Oh, crap! And now all that blade sharpening is gone. Alright. Now, do I have jumper cables. That was so unbelievably dumb of me. Can you move back? No, you're back as far as you can get. Can't move forward, can't move up because I accidentally pinned you with Dustin. So I guess we're just going to use the straight razor. And accept that we're going to take some damage. Oh, there's one arm down. That's not so bad. You get the fuck out of the way. So Ratavia has somewhere to go. I suppose heal yourself. You son of a bitch! Alright, that's fine. I can sharpen while we mold. Carnivorous Giraffe says, exactly, I miss my cartilage. Yeah, it's such a fleeting gift we all take for granted. Shadow says, I still have mine. Not rubbing it in, by the way. Well, you probably take better care of yourself. That is not something to be sorry about. No, we need more metal is what we need. Oh, you need to get the fuck off of that. Okay, off the oil. That's fine. No, do not. Now, sharpen your blade. We've almost got you to a usable place. Now, Dustin can clear some space. Dustin can grab some more metal. Oh, crap. Okay, well, at least it wasn't lighting it on fire. There, out of the hurt zone. Now you get your last sharpen in. And before you end up dying again, just so all of that sharpening isn't for naught, oh, God, right, I forgot. They grow back. Okay, how about first you get off of that mold? Then, actually, steal some more metal first. Then we'll use the boiling point. Oh, shit. That's assuming he lives. Oh, no. Oh! Now that is some luck. All right, you need to keep stabbing. You need to move. And now you need to heal for the love of all that is holy. Oh, you dirty bastard. Get off of that oil. Fuck it. Just go for it. Hopefully this helps. I kind of should have done that to the toilet brush arm. Because that one is the one that's healing everything. Maybe I need Ratavia to focus on that. Actually, I kind of need both of you to focus on not dying. Okay. Now you need item. Eat your lettuce. You need more hit points. Okay. Now I can hope you'll survive the next round or so. Oh, already. Must you? Okay, you need a... Yeah, you need the burger, is what you need. Don't we all? What if we attacked you? Oof. Would you stop that? Dustin does not appreciate the mold. Ooh, but I appreciate straight razor. Dustin's just gonna have to heal you. Close? Ooh, that's a good hit. That's a good, clean hit. Now, let's... That's more hit points than you actually have available. Let's use it on Ratavia so she don't die. Maybe I need to keep Dustin stealing medal points. You know what? Worthless. Perfect. Perfect. Once again, the expert stabber. Hell yes. You need a little bit more defense. That much is clear. Lightning strike or scrap shower. I think we might get more out of the single target spell. So I'm going to keep that one on the immediate tick off. That thing was ticked off. That or he was drawn to your expensive wine collection. That guy just had to throw all those bottles around. At least this one wasn't my fault for once. We can both agree to blame Lord Lamprey for that one. Let's keep going. We're almost at the home stretch. Bluebin, what are you doing? Where does he think he's going? Let's see how you handle a little pressure, Binsley. Told you we wouldn't see. He wouldn't fuck off. Good news is, the hard part is over. From here on out, it's just a long, straight shot through that sewer pipe. It runs underneath the Anthills Canyon, skipping it completely. And we bypass most of the stinking hot garbage sands, putting us right outside the city limits. Wow, Ratavia, you really thought of everything. Bug City, here we come. Do you hear something? It's probably nothing. That's quite a nothing there, Dustin. That's it. Dustin's dead. Good night, everybody. Lord Plastique will serve as interim king while we work on rescuing King Globespin.
It would be my honor to serve Garbagia in its time of need. Hear, hear! I bequeath upon you the scrap iron crown and the keys to the kingdom. Ah, the lock. That's a big fucking key. Love the plastic jugs. Hey, it's the 8-ball that our game over screen showed us. Splish! Probably nothing, huh? I should have known better than to question your hearing. But look, we made it out, right? There's sand. Looks like Insectia to me. Ugh. That passageway was our lifeline. It was still a hike, but it was cool, covered, and most importantly, didn't lead to a pit in the middle of nowhere! I'll be more careful. I'll do whatever you say from now on. Just don't make us go back. Oh, we aren't turning back now. Not since the minute I sent that bottle bird. I don't break appointments. It's one of my few virtues. We need to cross the anthills and we don't have any time to waste. Sewer access. Keep out. I see a thing. Ah, no. I thought there was maybe another statue. Another cold burger. Not so bad. No map for this area, so I guess it's not hiding anything. Ah, except a spare key. I don't think I remembered to grab these things last time. I was in too much of a hurry to continue. Okay. Now, I don't quite remember where we are in terms of Insectia. Ooh, Desert Vale. Not a bad increase. Plus an agility increase. Excellent. Ah, yes, yes. There's the anthills we need to go. Let's just be sure of whether or not we're missing anything potentially secret. Oh, fine. I don't see anything this way. No hidden areas? Anthills West. Time to squash some damn bugs. Aractus. Fucking arachnid cactus. Wow, the whole... That had a bit more blast radius than I thought. Fucking cactus. That's right. Keep that shit coming. At least they don't seem to take very much effort to dispatch. That was very dumb of me to stay in the glass. but we're not exactly a known good decision maker. Oh, right, that could be incinerated, which means I could do some healing. Right. Rotavia don't like that big old spit gob. Hard to blame them. I honestly don't think I would enjoy being healed that way either. Fine, I'll go around the long way. I want that cooler. Yay, curdled milk. Chunky. Always welcome to find power-ups. Oh, now what is this? Lanternfly. Oh, come on. Well, the first things first, get the fuck off of the combustible. Because I suspect they've got a fire attack that will, just like that, ignite. Starting an electrical fire in the middle of the desert would be quite a thing. All the way around and nothing. Ah, nope. There's something. Something worth the journey. Hopefully we don't have very much more terrain to cover. Because I don't have very many burgers left to offer Rotavia. Since they can't be spit shone. Mealworm. That might be a good answer to that problem. Oh, I took the long way around to get to the same place, because I make great navigational choices at all times. Ah, vending machine. I think we could probably... God, that's still so expensive. Cola might be a good thing to have, though, since we're running low on, like, moldy lettuces and stuff. Ooh, red marble. What did that trinket do? I don't quite remember. Fire resists attacks in lava tiles. Looks like we'd not something that's terribly required. Of course, you watch. After having said that, I'm gonna get friggin' swarmed by things trying to burn me to death. Little grub. Ah, we gotta get Dustin back on the scene. God, heal yourself, man. If you can't heal Rotavia, at least heal yourself. Too heavy a piece of trash to climb. Ooh, Heart Hoarder. Need that. Oh, that's a bit more than I thought was going to be. Dirtworm. That I didn't mean. Oh, now if he stays there, that's going to be good. Because then I can try to force them into each other. Winter says, this is why you're not allowed to drive in Halo. Any who drive with me, they know what they're getting into. They've made their choice. It is the responsible thing, though. Just make me the shooter. Unless, of course, you're not a fan of things going according to plan. Like, if you enjoy absolute chaos, then yeah, by all means. How about you just eat some throwing knives there, bud? Down to this last HP. Now, maybe we're going to get lucky. Get near like a save point or something. We're not going to forget the Hoarding Heart. And I think we're going to use it on Ratavia. Yes. Catch you up to Dustin. If only by a little bit. Dump Feast. Good shareable dump feast. When you order out from a really sketchy place. That's what it sounds like. Alright, we're close to the town. Let's heal. 40, 75. Let's raise your defense, because you keep getting hit. Alright. That's all onions give you? 20? Oh, Jesus. Well, then just eat the rest of them. They're good for you. Now we'll save. You found a lava spray. Just a fucking spray can filled with lava. I want a spray can filled with lava. I promise I'll be just, you know, the most trustworthy person to have a spray can of lava. Jeez, everyone's getting their boil point. No problem. We'll just use it, I guess. I mean, there's no point in saving it because they just keep happening. It feels like it's happening more, though. I wonder if that was adjusted in a recent patch or something. Hell yes. I definitely wanted to take that immediate stab upgrade. That was definitely not an accident. Thankfully, that's a very beneficial thing for her to take. At every time. Ooh, spiked boots. Now I wish I didn't use that straight razor, because they were just lined up. It's beautiful. But, sadly, no. Yeah, now you're just jumping out all over the place. I can at least take advantage of this. Hurt those two. Takes care of one. Takes care of two. Give me that spit shine. There. That's not so bad. Now you... Yes. Keep pumping up the attack. That's going to be like your most primary function. I see, I see. Okay. I was under the impression that there was a statue that was going to raise my max scrap, but I don't think there is actually one in this area. Thankfully, those would be, like, plainly visible on the map when you check it. Oh, don't get out of the glass. There. There's at least a... free magic boost. What is that? You found a TP roll.
I need TP for my bunghole.
Liquid metal. God, even on top of the rapid boil heating, there's stuff to increase it even more. They really want me using those attacks, that is for sure. Hey, those jumper cables. Listen, Dustin. Oh, come on. Well, at least there's only one of you. Oh, that should have taken you out, as a matter of fact. Definitely want whatever that is. Hey, skill pill. Brass can. Oh, that would be quite useful. That's a significant increase. It's also a significantly dangerous thing to be walking around with 18 bloody hit points. It's like we're asking to be ganked. Out you go. Huh, it seems I was recovering medals from timed hits as well as timed defenses. I wonder if that's a result of something I just equipped. I bet you are for bubble jumps. Fine, give me the XP. Once again. Oh, I could take you out and damage the other one. All three of them. That's not a bad thing. I mean, that back guy only took like 18 damage, but it's damage. I will happily hand that out. There we go. Excellent. Got to love save points. Oh yeah, Bratavia, you're doing so... We gotta get to an inn or something. Now, how would I get up there? Oh, okay. Okay, I see the trampoline. I also see the simple walkway. There. I believe that's everything in the area. Yes. That is not a statue to defrost. fire ants. I bet you are problems. I bet you are about to eat a lid. Nice. Less nice. R.I.P. Ratavia. How much fucking HP do you have there, bud? There you go. There you go. That's some good XP though, so I should get that other one too. First, we're going to heal. Don't have very many healing items, so we're just going to have to hope for the best on Ratavia. Yes, focus on Binsley. You need not worry about Ratavia. She is the least of your worries. Fine. You get one, horse stand. You get one of those. We are nearing our destination. Attention, new recruits. If you get lost in the tunnels, follow the torches to your nearest exit. Yeah, I should be taking that fight. At least there's only one. But let's separate. For that exact reason. No! Oh, hey, look at that! That is some good dodging. Excellent. Keep it up, folks. We're very close to getting to an inn. And that save point over there. Yes. Thankfully that earthworm, or no, that fire ant doesn't come over and also want a piece. You know, like they would in Earthbound, where they'd hit you and then anyone else that jumps in just forms the enemy party. Doesn't always work out so great there. Damn it, Venus. Alright, fine. It's clear I'm going to have to just heal them. First, we're going to heal Dustin. Now, what can we give you? We want to save the garbage juice, that's for sure. There. Make do on your lettuce. Alright, alright. Fine. You focus on you. And you focus on you. Just stay the fuck away from each other so you don't get line blasted like that. Get out of the oil. Aw, oh, come on. You know you want to go down. Maybe I should be focusing more on, like, one, instead of trying to divide myself amongst them. Oh well, that problem just solved itself. Hell yes. Carnivorous Giraffe says, holy shit, Dan, I almost forgot. Did you see Dankmas has returned? Yes! Medium brown! I was so thrilled to see that delightful surprise crawl through to my notifications. So glad to have Dankmas back. Yeah, you need more HP, Ratavia. You need more skill power. Oh, already charged. Oh, wait, no. We can make use of that. We can spend some more magic points, making ourselves healthy. And we're still full. That's a great place to be. I turned the toaster to 3 medium brown. It was such a good song. Such a good song. Dankness never fails. Shit. I should have done a lid toss while they were lined up. I also probably should have moved in case one of them does that. A lot of bad decisions all around. Oh, well, at least we can eliminate you. At least this better be an elimination. This giant fucking thunderous crash. Good. Stay in that lava that I made for you. It's warm. You will be warm for the rest of your... Are you almost dead again? You know, I'm starting to see the wisdom of that red marble. Whenever says, I totally forgot about Apu thinking he's a hummingbird. That was one of the best jokes. Oh, yes, it was terrible. At the end, I thought I was a hummingbird of some kind. Just him going... It's like maximum ADHD brain. I think that's all the enemies for this immediate area. Now it's time to get our shit together. What is that door? Ah, that appears to lead to junk. Junk is good, though. We want junk. Oh, you lid toss to the front. Crunch! Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. Dirt worm. Okay. Wait, we gotta get up there. Up you go. You also wonder that nobody's hitting their head on the ceiling. Nope, that's actually worse. I assume it would also be worse for Dustin, because he uses cans and stuff. You would. We got this, though. Annoying, but we got this. I need a save point. I am famished. Oh, good lord, I see why. Didn't realize what time it was. This friggin' game is just mesmerizing to me. Very difficult to put down. Yeah, you and your explosive butt. I mean, fire ants, right? I gotta do something with that. Definitely friggin'... You just keep maxed because you're the only thing keeping Ratavia alive. That was... I don't know if that was worth it. But you know what? Whatever. Flap. Don't need that. We got that. All right. Employee rest area. Actually, this is great. This is a good boon. So we're going to switch to Dustin. Then actually we've got let's use a TP roll. Fully heal poor Rotavia. There we go. You know what? I'm going to put Rotavia at the head again just so I can differentiate those save files next time we load. Okay, it is time for me to take a quick break, get some food into my face to refuel, and we will be back with, let's check the poll. What is the winner? There was a tie when I was last checking it. Is that tie still there, I wonder? It is Mario Adventure 3 or UFO 50. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll be back after the break with one of those two things. I will give my break a little bit more time to, if anybody wants to vote additionally to break the tie. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to make an executive decision, and we'll just have to see. Either way, you will have to stay tuned to find out what we end up being. Yes, that's all we got for this game for right now. We were gonna be back after the break with something. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll see what happens.